This one it says find the least common denominator of the fractions. Now that's what we did for this one. We factored the denominators and made sure that the least common denominator included all the factors of each one. Okay? Well, that's what we're going to do with these polynomials. All right? So let's look at the first fraction. And we're just going to look at its denominator. They didn't say change the numerator. They just said find the least common denominators between these two. So Ian, can you help me factor this first denominator? What's the very first thing that I do when I'm factoring?
Find out what it multiplies to.
Well, I want to pull out anything that goes into each one of those terms, right? Do you see something that goes into 6x? What's that? 6. Okay, 6 times what?
X minus 5.
Good. Now, what I'm left with is x minus 5. Can I factor that at all? No. All right, so that's it. Let's take the other denominator now. 9x minus 45. Taro, do you see anything that goes into both of them? Take out a 9. Okay. Times what? Minus 5. Now, guys, we don't normally have to do this when we were canceling, but to find the least common denominator, I'm actually going to factor the numbers as well. All right, let me extend the page a bit. 2 times 3 times x minus 5. This one is 3 times x minus 5. Yes? Okay. Now, I've got to have all the factors from the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and write down 2 times 3 times x minus 5. Now, what do I still need in order to make the second denominator, David? Another 3. Okay. There we go. So now the least common denominator is going to be 18 times x minus 5. Done. Now, would you guys like to go ahead and change the numerators just to feel good about it? Just to see where this is going? All right, good. I'm going to. So now, 18 times x minus 5. That's the common denominator, right? Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this, give ourselves a little bit of room. I'm going to go back up. Okay. Now, you know what I'm going to actually get rid of some more. Okay. So 18 times x minus 5. That's our common denominator. What do I need to multiply the first one? It was 6 times x minus 5, right? And the other one is 9 times x minus 5. What do I need to multiply the 6 by in order to get 18x minus 5? Arjun? 3. So that means I need to multiply the top by 3. Right? What's missing on this one? What's missing on that one? CC? I need to change this 9 times x minus 5 to look like this, 18 times x minus 5. So times 2. So now it's 8 times 2. So our new fractions are going to be 9 over 6 times x minus, I'm sorry, not 6, 18 times x minus 5. And then the other one's going to be 16 over 18 times x minus 5. Why are we finding these common denominators? Why are we doing this? Alexander?
Feel good about it.
I'm going to ignore him and wonder why he's taking up valuable internet time. David? So I can add and subtract these fractions. I can't add and subtract fractions unless they have a common denominator. Right? I don't really feel any better, Alexander. But I am glad that I can add these things if I need to or subtract them if I need to. All right? Okay, let's see what the next one looks like.